Hello guys and welcome to Football Fandom UK. How's it going? We are here for another match watch along, and tonight it is Leicester v Everton in a relegation battle. Both of these teams sitting bottom of the Premier League in the bottom three, and if one team gets the win, they will pull themselves out of the relegation zone. But will that be enough to get them out of the fight completely? I imagine not. They will have to get more points out of their final couple of games. But this is what we call in the league as a 6-pointer, guys, as both teams now out on the pitch. And we are about to have kickoff. So just bear with me a second, guys, as I just share on the screen with you the team news. And we're just kicking off as Leicester line up with 4 at the back and 5 in midfield, 1 up front. Everton going with a 4-3-3 formation. So we will see who will prevail, guys. Who will prevail? Please do drop your score predictions in. It will be great to hear from you and hear how you guys think this game is going to go. So Leicester currently in possession as they're just knocking it about now and move the ball down this near side, and now Leicester into the box. But that ball, a bit too much pace on it, and it's gone behind, and that will be a goal kick to Everton. So let's quickly go to the chat. And we got Milzard. How's it going, Milzard? Welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. Hope you've had a good day, mate. And let us know what your thoughts are for score prediction. Would be great to hear from you, mate. As I say, hope you've had a good day. Welcome to the show. And we've also got Ben. Ben's with us. How's it going, Ben? Ben saying hi. Why Blackburn? Okay, Ben. Sorry, mate. I'm not following that. What do you mean by why Blackburn? Maybe it'll tell me in your next comment. Ben saying why score to make it harder for Millwall last game of the season. Right, I'm with you now. Well, teams go out and they're gonna not really take account of the other team's problems. They're going to try and get the goals and the points to add to their tally of the total at the end of the season. So yeah, unfortunately, that's the cruelty of the game. Unfortunately, Ben, like I say, a lot of clubs not really caring about the opposition and the situation they're in. You got to think, mate, as long as they can get more points on the table, on the scoreboard, they're going to do that because it can push them further up the league and give them a better finish. And the more further up the league they finish, the more money they can make. So yeah. But thanks for that, Ben. As I say, that's the reality of football today. It's a cruel game. So long ball down that far side as Leicester pick up possession now. And now Leicester coming racing forward as they chip the ball forward out to this near side and now come towards the edge of the Everton box as it's attempted crossing there, but blocked off by the Everton defender. Claims for a handball. And it's cleared up the field as Leicester pick it up just inside their own half, and they will build again from the halfway line. So yeah, welcome to the show. Anyway, Ben. Ben saying 1-0 Leicester. Yeah, okay, Ben. So Ben thinks it's going to be a tight game, and you could be right, mate. But yeah, I would. Oh, it's a difficult one to call in it, but I think Leicester will be the more likely team to win this. Everton's form recently has been really bad, hasn't it? At least Leicester have been trying to fight. And I'm not saying that Everton haven't been trying to fight their way out of it, but they just haven't been picking up the results to give themselves hope of getting out of that relegation fight. So, yes, but thanks for that, Ben. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. It would be appreciated. I have noticed we've been getting quite a few fans in the chat recently, but not as many likes as we are getting fans. So please do hit that like button. As Leicester now pick up the possession just deep inside their own half of the field, knocked back to the goalkeeper. and he clears it out to this near side as Everton kick it out there, and it's Leicester who pick up the possession and now knock the ball long down this near side, but it's I'm not sure what the referee's given here, but the referee's blown the whistle for something. I think that was for a foul on the Everton player. No. So we got an Everton throw-in. Everton with a throw-in about probably 10 yards from the corner flag, as they now take a shot from the edge of the box, and it's gone wide of this near side post. So let's go back to the chat. I think that took a deflection. I think. Just trying to work out. Yeah, did take a deflection. So corner for Everton on this near side. So thanks for that, Ben. Ben also saying, that's my prediction. Yeah, it's a good shout, mate. Good shout, as it could be a tight game. Both of these clubs been struggling this season. Corner comes in towards the near post as it's headed away. And Everton regain possession on the edge of the Leicester box. And now it's chipped in towards the box and takes a deflection and goes behind for another corner to Everton, this time on the opposite side of the field. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ben. And Rich Post Sports saying, good evening, Fanden. Relegation battles are sweaty nights. I'm nervous. Are you guys? Yeah, I've never heard it quite put like that, sweaty nights, but yeah, that's a good one. I like that one, Rich Bo Sports. That's an interesting way to put it. Everton with a corner as it comes in, and it's cleared towards the edge of the box, and Garner with a shot there from the edge of the box, but it's gone over the bar, and that will be a free kick to Leicester. But yeah, I like that, Rich Post Sports. That's an unusual way to put it. Different. I like that. Different. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. Welcome to the show. I hope you are well. And let us know, Rich Post Sports, how you think this game will go with a score prediction. That would be awesome, mate. Stevie's saying, evening, guys. Hope Everton can get something from this, but just can't see it. No, Everton been really poor this season. And if they lose this, I would think that might mean it's that a pretty damning result for them and would probably see them relegated. So they really need to try and fight for this game and see if they can get the win. But difficult ask away from home. So, yeah, thanks for that, Stevie. And as always, mate, really appreciate you and the work that you do in the background, keeping the chat clean. So, top man, thanks, Stevie. And Benny's saying, we're in playoffs and we play Blackburn in a week. And if they win, Blackburn, they get playoffs instead of Millwall. Right, I'm with you. Like I say, mate, I've been so crazy busy working this weekend. Most people have bank holiday weekends off, but unfortunately, I don't. So, like I say, mate, I've been struggling to keep up with the football. Most weekends I keep up with it, but now the good weather's here, that I'm having to work a lot more than I do in the winter. So, apologies that I'm not up to speed with what's going on in the Championship this week. But thanks for the update, Ben, and I will certainly try to get back up to speed with it in the next couple of days. But yeah, I know one thing, it's quite tight at the top of the Championship for those playoffs, those playoff spots. Obviously, Luton sitting in third, Middlesbrough sitting in fourth, Coventry sitting in fifth, Millwall sitting in sixth, and obviously about three teams behind on level points, 66 points, with Millwall sitting in 68 points. So Sunderland, West Brom and Blackburn could obviously sneak into those playoffs, and they're going to want to do that. They're going to want to do that. I didn't realise Blackburn were actually that close to the playoffs, to be fair. So, yeah, Everton now with a possession on this near side as they try to knock the ball down the field, and it almost goes out of play there, but challenged by Leicester, and the referee has blown for a foul there, so it'll be a free kick to Leicester just inside their own half on this near side. So Jordan Pickford come forward to take that free kick for Everton. Sorry, I thought I got confused. I thought it was free kick to Leicester, but it's not. It's to Everton. So long ball down the field towards the Leicester box as it's bobbling around, and Leicester managed to kick it clear up towards the halfway line where Everton regained possession. So yes, sorry, Ben. As I say, I've just had a quick look at the table, so I'm a bit more clued up with what you're meaning. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. And Ben also saying it was against Luton as well. As I say, mate, I've missed most of the buttons. Most of the championship games this weekend because I was busy working, mate. I was busy working most of the weekend. As you guys know, when I'm not working, I'm streaming at weekends. But I was only able to catch one game on Saturday, and that was the Scottish semi-final of the Scottish Cup. And it was only right, to be fair, that we give Scottish football some attention this weekend, because most weekends we are covering English football. So like I say, with it being the Scottish Cup semi-final this weekend, I made a special effort to cover them, but it did interfere with my working day, unfortunately. Everton now with a possession on this near side as they kick it forward, and Leicester intercept it now as they try to move the ball up the field, challenged by Everton in the middle of the park there as Everton win it back, and a few players going down there as we've got two Leicester players down, one holding his ankle, and I'm not sure why the other Leicester player has gone down, but a coming together of the players. So free kick here for Leicester. And we expect this is going to be a scrappy game, guys, as Leicester now with the free kick. And so thanks for that, Ben. Rich Post Sports saying it. Button hit. So I presume that hits the like button. I'll come back to your comment in a minute. Leicester with the ball in the box as a shot comes in, and it's saved well there by Pickford on this near post. And that will relieve the pressure for Everton. Sorry, Rich Post Sports saying hit the like button. I think that's meant to say. So thanks for that, Rich Post Sports. Yes, guys, would be appreciated. Managers get stick when near the bottom of the table. Are they the players? Are they the players or the fans to get most blame? Think it may be a draw 1-1. Yeah, you're right. I think we could go into the manager debate, mate, as I've discussed before on the channel. I think it's a bit unfair how the managers are always the ones to get the blame for poor results. At the end of the day, there's 11 players on the pitch, and there's only so much the manager can do. I've been talking to Spurs fans earlier today on social media, and saying pretty much the same thing. They need to look at why they're failing to win trophies and compete for trophies. And it's simple, because they're making too many managerial changes. As we've got a penalty here now, guys. Penalty awarded to Everton. So, yeah, Everton, we've chipped the ball into the box, and I think it was Calvert-Lewin there. Was it? Oh, shoving the back. Yeah, Calvert-Lewin was the player, chested it as it came into the box and got a shove in the back from the Leicester players. Blatant shove in the back. So should be no complaints there from Leicester players, as seeing it in the replay could clearly say it was a clear shove in the back. So opportunity here for Everton to take the lead. So just bear with me a second, guys. I will come back to comments in a moment. And so we're just going to see what happens with this penalty. As we're just approaching 15 minutes gone, guys. Everton slam it away. Calvert-Lewin, the goal scorer, right in the top of the net there. And that gives Everton the lead. And hope for their fight to stay up. But a long way to go in this game yet, guys, as we are only 15 minutes in. So plenty of time for Leicester to turn it round. But that will give Everton fans some serious hope. That was a nice penalty, to be fair. The goalkeeper diving the wrong way and he went straight down the middle and into the top of the net. So, yeah, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That's hard to believe that's only his second Premier League goal this season. That's shocking, isn't it? So, yes, thanks for that, Rich Pro Sports. And I think you're right to touch on the fact that the managers always get the blame, but players should be taking some responsibility. I think you're rightly pointing out there, mate. And thank you very much for the score prediction. Long ball down this near side now for Everton as they try to keep it in and managed to kick Calvert-Lewin now, kicking it back off the Leicester player. And it's gone out for a corner on this near side. As Everton fans finding their voice. Oh, I thought that went out for a corner, actually, but it's a throw-in. So Coleman to take it for Everton. So frustrating when the camera doesn't show exactly where the ball deflects out to. Everton take the throw-in there, and Leicester managed to nod it away out to this near side, and it's another throw-in to Everton, about 3 or 4 yards from the corner flag. And now Everton with a ball crossed into the box. It's headed away by Leicester as Everton pick it up again on this near side. And another attempted cross there. And it's deflected out by the Leicester players. And another throw into Everton. Taken quickly. But this time Leicester win it back. And now Leicester coming forward as they try to charge forward up the pitch, but challenged by Everton, and they win it back midway inside the Leicester half. And now Everton with a ball into the box, and they've managed to win a corner there. Calvert-Lewin looking like a possessed player so far in this one. So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Pro Sports. Ben saying, I'm sorry, I'm just fuming with the Luton gate. No worries, mate. No worries. My apologies that I'm just, as I say, I get frustrated myself with having to work so much at the minute and not being able to keep up with all results. But you have to bear in mind, guys, I'm trying to keep up with all results for Fanden's interest as that corner comes in and it's headed behind, and that will relieve the pressure for Leicester. But yes, as I say, Ben, I'm just frustrated myself, mate, as I have 4 English leagues to keep up with, as well as the Scottish leagues as well. So obviously not concentrating too much on the lower leagues in Scotland, League 1 and League 2 at the minute, but we're definitely trying to give consideration to the Scottish Premier League and the Scottish Championship. So all in all, I have 6 leagues to try and keep up with what's going on. So it can be a little bit difficult, especially when my work commitments interfere with that. So no need to apologise, Ben, mate. Totally understand, but I'm just explaining to you guys why sometimes I'm not always up to scratch, because you've got to bear in mind I'm also working a full-time job as well, so it makes it difficult to keep up with everything that's going on in 6 divisions. But yeah, no need to apologise, Ben. This is the place to let us know what your feelings are, and that's why I'm here, for you guys to have a voice to express your positive feelings about football, but also your frustrations occasionally as well. Rich Post Sports saying both of these teams should be really disappointed. Everton beat Arsenal. Leicester have quality players. Relegation may give both a kick up the you know what. Yes, no, you're right, Rich Paul. They need to have a long hard look at themselves, don't they, mate? They're both teams with decent players in the squad. No excuse from either of them. Both long-standing Premier League clubs are finding themselves in that relegation zone. So Leicester now coming forward as they work the ball into the Everton half of the pitch, and now working the ball forward down this near side, but forced to come back as Everton keeping a reasonably good defensive line, although I can see gaps in it to exploit as a ball comes crossed in from that far side by Leicester. And Everton managed to intercept it, clearing it up towards the halfway line, and Leicester pick it up again. I'm getting a bit confused here because I'm so used to seeing Everton playing in blue as well. So it's a bit confusing, but Everton playing it in pink tonight. So we got a free kick on the far side for Leicester. I'd say roughly about midway inside their own half, probably about 35 yards from goal. So it's delivered into the box as a cross, and comes out on this near side, but cross back in again. And Leicester have equalised. Leicester found the equaliser, managing to smash that in the back of the net there as it was crossed into the box, bobbled about for a second, but eventually fell to a Leicester player, and he slid into that shot as it put it in the back of the net. Pickford went the wrong way, but unable to stop that going in the back of the net. So a lively start to this one, guys, as both teams now with a goal. So, yeah, interesting start. Great to see some goals going in. I thought we might be in for a bit of a scrappy game with not many goals in this one, but it started well. So let's quickly go back to the chat. So thanks for that, Rich Post Sports. Billy is joining us. How's it going, Billy? Billy saying evening. I think this will be 1-1. Nice one, Billy. How's it going, mate? Good to see you. Yeah, well, it's 1-1 already, mate. So it could stay like this, or it could we could get a treat and get a hat full of goals. But yeah, good shout, Billy. As with game already serving up a couple of goals. Everton scoring from the penalty, and Leicester just grabbing that equaliser. That's Everton now with a cross into the box, but it's gone behind, and that will, I'm not sure, I think that might be a corner actually. I think the goalkeeper, stop yawning, Gareth. As Everton now with a corner on this near side. So Suyuchu, the player scoring for Leicester. So corner comes in. It's deep, but well saved by the Leicester goalkeeper there. Plucks it out the air, and now looking to get Leicester on the move. So welcome to the show, Billy. Great to have you with us, mate, and thank you very much for the score prediction. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. Would be appreciated. As I've noticed, as I said earlier, we've been getting more fans joining the chat than we've actually been getting likes. So it would be appreciated if you guys could hit that like button. Doesn't cost you nothing, and it just helps with the visibility of the show, and attracting more fans is good for the channel, but also good for you guys enjoying conversation in the chat. So please do hit that like button if you haven't, please, guys. So thanks for that, Billy. Great to have you with us. As I say, mate, Rich Post Sports saying hi, Milsord, and fan them folk. Fan them folk, I like that. That's quality. Fan them folk. Remember Wigan with Martinez. Yeah, Martinez was did quite well with Wigan, but unable to keep them up. But he did get them the FA Cup victory, didn't he? Or at least contributed. So yeah. Thanks for that, Rich Post Sports. Joey's with us. How's it going, Joey? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Joey saying hi, Gaz and all. Nice one, Joey. Great to see you, mate. And Rich Post Sports saying drama and a lifeline for Everton. I expect Calvert took the penalty. Yes, he did, mate. Yes, he did. So thanks for that, Rich Post Sports. Joey saying go on, Everton. Nice one, Joey. As Joey, a massive Liverpool fan, but wanting to see his local rivals stay in the Premier League, and that's totally understandable with the financial crisis that could hit Everton if they go down, with the fact that they're building that new stadium. And I just found out today that apparently Leicester have also got plans to build a new stadium as well. So I don't know how many of you guys knew about that. I certainly didn't. I've only found that out today. So yeah. Let me know if you was aware of that one, guys. Billy saying hello, Joey. Nice one, Billy, top man. And Joey showing that same consideration as well, top man. Joey saying, hi, Billy. How are you doing, mate? Nice one, guys. Absolutely top class from you guys. Rich Post Sports saying, Joey, what a game from your boys, Liverpool. Incredible, but are you supporting Everton tonight? Do you like your neighbours? I think it's a case of the neighbours. A lot of this families in Liverpool are closely linked to both clubs. So when one club is in trouble, it obviously adds to the banter, but also can be affecting family balance as well, as a lot of families in Liverpool support both clubs, Everton and Liverpool. So yeah, but I think Joey normally would enjoy the banter, but rightly so, Joey showing the class of a football fan that he is, not wanting to see Everton get into financial crisis whilst they're building that new stadium. So I would say that's the sign of a true football fan, to show that respect to a rival club, as Everton now pick up the possession on the halfway line as it's cleared, and now Everton knocking the ball forward, and the majority of the momentum at the moment with Everton as they play the ball forward, but Leicester intercept it, and now Leicester work the ball up towards the halfway line, but under pressure from Everton. Everton pushing up the field there to keep the pressure on Leicester's defenders when they're knocking it about at the back. And now Leicester playing the ball forward there, but it was a poor pass forward, and Everton intercept it on that far side as they now have the opportunity to come again as they work the ball out to that far side. Now an opportunity for a cross. Cross comes in, headed away by Leicester, but picked up by Everton on the outside of the box, and shot comes in as it's gone over the bar, and that will relieve the pressure for Leicester. So yeah. Thanks for that, Rich Pro Sports. Good question, mate. Totally understand you asking that. Billy saying, yeah, I'm good, mate. How about yourself? Good to hear that, Billy. Good to hear, mate. Yeah, I'm good. And hopefully, Joe, I'm sure Joey will also answer you as well. Joey saying, hi, Rich Pro. Absolutely. Was a cracking game. Defo supporting Everton tonight. Don't want to see them go down, but think they will. Thanks for that, Joe. As I say, mate, you showing just what a top-class football fan you are. Liverpool fans and Everton fans love the banter and the rivalry. But if they're not in the same league, then the banter and the rivalry doesn't mean the same, does it? Nice one, Joey. Joey also saying, jolly good, Billy. Yeah, I'm fantastic, thanks. Yeah, he's buzzing after his team's fantastic win yesterday. I'm sure Joey is buzzing as Leicester come forward now towards the edge of the box, and it's picked up by Everton. And now Everton trying to come forward as they bring the ball forward towards the halfway line and knock it out to this near side. And now it's passed forward there by Everton, but unable to be picked up there by the Everton forward, and goes straight to the Leicester goalkeeper as he gets Leicester on the move. And now Leicester just knocking it about inside their own half. But Everton, noticeable Everton not pushing the players back when they lose possession. They're not going back into a defensive formation. They're trying to keep the pressure on, defending from the front. And a ball challenged on this near side as it's played out, and that will be a free kick to Leicester. So Leicester now with a ball switched out to that far side, and now passed back to the goalkeeper. So Billy is saying, crazy to think Leicester won the Premier League 5 or 6 years ago, and now they're fighting relegation. Yeah, I know, it's a mad in it to think of it like that, Billy. Well pointed out, mate. As Leicester, I keep getting confused because they're playing in blue, and I'm so used to both of these teams playing in blue. Sorry, Leicester, the ones in blue being the home team. Got to remember that, Gareth, as Leicester clear the ball up the field, and it's headed on. And now Everton regain possession at the back as they switch the ball out to this near side, but a bit too much on that, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Well pointed out that, Billy. I know it seems to have gone by like that, done it that 5-6 years since Leicester won the Premier League. Crazy how time flies, mate. Leicester now playing the ball down this near side as Everton challenge for it. And now Leicester with a shot on goal, but well saved there by Pickford. And that will relieve the pressure for Everton. Billy Random Clip saying 1-1. Looks like my prediction is going out the window. Well, not just yet, mate. Not just yet. You're welcome to change it if you like. It is 1-1 so far. Just coming up to 32 minutes gone. You're welcome to change it if you like, Billy. But like I say, it could stay like this. We could just end up with a scrappy game, and it just stays 1-1. We've seen that plenty of times, haven't we, in relegation battles? As Leicester play the ball forward towards the halfway line, and a challenge comes in by the Everton players, and that will be a free kick to Leicester, taken quickly as they now work the ball out to this near side, and Leicester just passing it forward now into the centre of the park as they work the ball forward now, but cut out by Everton. And now Everton come forward towards the centre circle as they kick the ball towards this near side. It's intercepted, and Everton now forced to come back inside, but a crossfield pass is cut out, and now Leicester with Vardy into the box. Vardy scores! Goal for Leicester! And I would say now, Billy, that your 1-1 score prediction has gone out the window now, mate. Leicester with, we haven't seen Vardy run at a goal like that. Well, I haven't seen Vardy run at a goal like that for quite some time as he finds that second goal for Leicester. And it basically just come from Everton with a crossfield ball, not... really poor, really, from Everton giving it away. They pretty much handed that on the plate to Leicester as it was a crossfield ball and cut out by Leicester. They just pinged it forward to Vardy. Vardy went on a run, only 2 defenders to beat, got in behind, and managed to stay in front of the defenders and worked his way around Pickford, and an open goal for him to score that second goal for Leicester. Joey's saying, I know, Billy, really... really fluky season, that laugh out loud, fluky. I'm presuming you mean in Leicester's title winning season there, Joey. Fluky. I like that. That's a good one. Fluky season. Nice one, Joey. Billy Random Cup saying the reason they did it, Joey, is because they had the GOAT, Harry Maguire. The GOAT, Harry Maguire. Yeah, he's not doing so good at United, is he? He keeps making mistakes and getting a lot of criticism from the Man United fans. Everton now with a possession as they work the ball down this near side. Calvert-Lewin manages, I think he's won his team a corner now on this near side, I think. And now it's Leicester's turn to sing. So, yeah, corner on this near side for Everton. So, thanks for that, Billy. And so, I did read that. And it's corner comes in and it's deflected away out to this near side and goes out for a throw-in to Everton. Joey's saying, yeah, don't think he's been the same since going to United. No, he hasn't, has he? It's not been the same. So ball knocked out again from that throw-in. So another throw-in on this near side for Everton, about 8 yards from the corner flag. And challenge there by Leicester as it goes out again for another throw into Everton on this near side. So, yeah, thanks for that, Joey. I think you're right there, mate. Billy is saying, yeah, at Leicester he was good, but ever since he's been at United, his career has gone downhill. Well said, Billy. Can't argue with that one bit, mate. Everton now with a possession as they have the ball out on that far side and a ball crossed into the box from deep. And it's plucked out the air by the Leicester goalkeeper, and that will relieve the pressure for Leicester. Leicester now with a long ball forward up into the Everton half, but Everton head it back into the Leicester half, and now Everton pick up the possession as they work the ball forward down this near side as Leicester challenge for it, and the referee has given a free kick there on this near side, about midway inside the Leicester half of the field. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think that's a fair statement, Billy. Thanks for that, mate. Billy also saying now he's an internet meme. Yes, an internet meme. That's a good one. Joey's saying, laugh out loud, Billy. Very true, that. Very true. Yes, it is, isn't it? So we got a free kick for Everton. Actually, a bit further forward than midway inside the Leicester half. I would say probably about 30 yards from goal out to this near side. Cross comes in, and Everton end up intercepting it, but it deflects there off the Everton player and goes out for a free kick to, or should I say, a goal kick to Leicester. So, yeah, try nice one, Joey. You're right. You guys are right. Billy's saying, ooh, not looking good for Everton now. No, it's not, with them going 2-0 that down, 2-1 down, sorry. But still tight yet, still 2-1, 30, just coming up to 38 minutes gone. So still time for Everton to get themselves back into this. Joey saying, not at all, mate. You guys are spot on there. And Joey saying, any news on a manager for you, Billy? Yeah, that's going to be an interesting innit to Chelsea get at the end of the season. So Everton with another throw-in on this near side. And they throw it back towards their defensive line. And now back to the keeper. Pickford kicks it long down out to that far side. And now Leicester cut it out, and Leicester coming forward, but lose it. And the ball now played forward by Leicester. By Everton, has left Leicester intercept it and kick it out on that far side for a throw-in to Everton. Everton take it quickly, and now just knocking it about on that far side as they try to work through the press there of Everton. And now another, as the ball is cleared. Sorry, guys. Oh, I can't stop yawning tonight. I'm so tired. Everton tried to clear, Leicester tried to clear, but Everton challenged for it, and now the referee has give a free kick out on that far side. Minute is saying, evening, how's it going, Minute? Welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. I hope you've had a good day, mate. Pleasure to see you. And welcome to the show, Minnie. Always great to see you, mate. Billy's saying, I've just been looking at it, and Pochettino is set to be announced sometime this week. Oh, interesting. Nice one, Billy. Appreciate the update, mate. Yeah, that will be, I think he'd be a good manager for you guys. I really do. Just as long as the owners recognise they need to let him do the business on the field and manage the team while they should be sitting back learning. So we've got another free kick here, and this time it's for Everton. Is about, I'd say probably about 10 yards from the halfway line, maybe a bit more, 12 yards from the halfway line, inside the Everton half of the field, out to that far side. Pickford's come forward to take it for Everton. 40 minutes on the clock. Long ball down the field by Pickford as it's being knocked about on the edge of the Leicester box. Both teams heading it about at the minute as Everton eventually get it down, and with the possession out on this near side, crossed into the box. It's deep, but no Everton player there as Leicester pick it up and they try to clear it and clear it up the field, clear it midway inside their own half. But Everton have picked it up again now as they come forward to the edge of the box. Cross comes in and it's cleared away by Leicester, but picked up again on this near side by Everton as they work the ball into the box, and a cross comes in for Everton. Oh, shot on goal. Good save by the goalkeeper as it deflects away, and Everton get a second shot, but it's gone high and well over the bar. But Everton almost finding the equaliser there. But what a save that was by the keeper. Maximum focus there by the Leicester keeper as he caught, as he managed to he was going one way, but he managed to just lean himself back the other way to get a hand to that and stop it going in the back of the net. So goal kick for Leicester here as the goalkeeper kicks it long up the field and out to this near side, and Everton tried to keep it in, but it goes out for a throw-in. And now passed all the way back to the goalkeeper Pickford as Pickford plays the ball out to that far side now for Everton to build again as they chip the ball forward into the Leicester half, and now Everton coming forward down that far side as they burst into the box. Cross comes in. Oh, he's missed a sitter. Oh, he's missed an absolute sitter there. How did he not put that in the back of the net? And now Leicester on the counter-attack as Vardy into the Everton box. Shot comes in. Oh, it's off the top of the bar. Unbelievable. What an end-to-end game this is, guys. Unbelievable. This is why we love football. Absolutely beautiful from both teams there. As I couldn't believe Everton missed an absolute sitter there. And then Leicester not showing no mercy, getting up the other end of the field and trying to score as it deflected off the top of the crossbar. Got Vardy twisting and turning, and he tried to chip the goalkeeper, but it just didn't dip down enough to go underneath the bar, and it's I think it's left there knocked some shavings off the woodwork there, definitely. It was Everton defenders chucking themselves everywhere trying to get on that, and I think they feel that their prayers have been answered as that ball deflects off the top of the crossbar. But what a couple of minutes there. We got Coleman, the Everton player, down on the pitch at the minute holding his knee. Oh, that was a bit of a clattering as he took that challenge full force into the side of his knee. So let's really hope he's going to be okay. He comes from Suma, the Leicester player who's been booked for that challenge. But let's fingers crossed the Everton player is going to be all right as he's receiving treatment. But what a spell of play that was, guys. So while the Leicester player is receiving treatment, let's quickly get to some of your comments. Billy, oh, sorry, I read that comment. So thanks for that, Billy. That's interesting, mate. Billy also welcoming Minute. Nice one, Billy. Awesome, top man. Thanks, mate. And Joey saying, ooh, you happy with that, Billy? He's a pretty good manager, I think. Yeah, he is. I think he'll do fantastic for Everton. For Chelsea if he gets the Chelsea job. Yeah, just like I say, the owners just need to keep their nose out of it and let the football people do their job. Because the owners of Chelsea just don't know enough about football, as they proved with the disturbance they've created in the Chelsea team this season. Joey saying, hi, Minnie. Nice one, Joey, top man. Awesome from you guys. And Minnie saying, so supporting Everton tonight, Gaz. Awesome. Okay, Minnie. No, nothing wrong with that, mate. Yep. Thank you for letting me know. And great to have you with us, as I always say, Minnie. Pleasure as always. Minnie Mo saying, I like Poch, but those players at Chelsea, I hope he can change them. Billy, yeah, I think there is one. I think Minnie is right to say that. I think there is one or two difficult players in that Chelsea dressing room. Guys, if you're just joining us, we've just got a stoppage at the minute. One of the Everton players receiving treatment, and I think he's going to go off. To be fair, it looked like a serious challenge as he took the brunt of that challenge in the side of the knee, and he's looked in quite a bit of discomfort. So while we wait for the medical team to deal with that, we'll reply to some more comments. So yeah, I agree with that, Minute. I think you're spot on there, mate. Billy's saying, yeah, I do hope we get him. He's a good manager. Absolutely, Billy. Yes, I think he could do magic for you guys. But like I say, let's hope the owners let him do what he's there to do, and that is manage the team. Minimo saying, hi, Joey. Recovering from yesterday. I've recovered from yesterday, yeah. Yeah. Did you have a whiskey last night, Joey, in celebration? Nice 1 minute. Ben saying Vardy's goal came from our mistake. Iwobi mistake. It shows how quickly one mistake takes impact. Yeah, well said, Ben. Absolutely spot on there, mate. Well said. And you're right to point that out. Yes, mate. It's shocking, isn't it, sometimes how just one simple mistake can have such an impact on the game. Joey saying, still absolutely buzzing, Minute. Laugh out loud. Awesome. Like, rightly so, mate. What a game that was. And we're having another treat of a game up to now tonight, aren't we? Billy saying, but I don't know how to feel about it. I do hope Poch does well. Yeah, like I say, Billy, I think he will. I think if he's given the support that he needs, I think we'll see him do really good things with Chelsea. He just needs the owners to back him all the way, and the players to buy into his tactics. And if they're not going to buy, there's the door. If they're not going to buy into his tactics, there's the door. So it's disappointing to see this, guys. The Everton player looks to have took a really serious knock to the knee as he's about to be stretchered off the pitch. So we wish him all the best. Fingers crossed he makes a speedy recovery. We don't want to see players with long-term injuries at all. That's not what we want to see in any way, shape or form. A round of applause going round the stadium. So massive respect there to the Leicester fans applauding the Everton player. And he's still trying to encourage the Everton fans as he's been stretched off. He's still trying to encourage his players and the Everton fans to fight, waving his hands. And we wish him the best of luck with his recovery and hope that he makes a speedy one. Nothing worse than seeing players going off with a long-term injury. Let's hope that that's not the case. Let's hope that it's just initially hurt him from the initial challenge, and let's hope that it doesn't turn out to be a long-term injury. So the game back underway, and as Everton now win with the possession on the halfway line, and pass back to the goalkeeper as Everton come forward. 3 minutes added on time, guys, at the end of this first half. And we're actually on 49.5 minutes right now. Leicester win the ball back from some sloppy possession there from Everton as Leicester win it back inside the Everton half. And now Leicester into the box. Cross comes in and it's cleared away there by Everton. And the referee's blowing for something here. Is it an offside? Yeah, he's blown for Leicester players being offside there. So goal kick for Pickford to take for Everton. Long ball up the field from the goalkeeper as Leicester pick it up just on the edge of their box, knock it back towards the halfway line. And now Everton intercept it as they knock it back towards the Leicester goal. And Leicester head it out on that far side for a throw-in to Everton. So keep your comments coming, guys. We'll answer your comments as we'll get your comments read out as we're now getting really close to the half time. As Everton now with the possession on the halfway line as they switch the play out to this near side, and Leicester almost knocking it out again for a throw-in as they eventually clear it up the field, but it's intercepted by Everton. Just inside the Leicester half of the field, and now Everton work the ball out to that opposite flank as they now come forward. Well, pass backwards. They look like they were going forward there, but end up passing backwards. But now do come forward as work their way through that Leicester press in midfield, and now Everton dawdling a bit there on the edge of the box, trying to take a shot, but it's been stolen back by Leicester as Leicester come charging forward now towards the edge of the Everton box, and cross comes in, but it's blocked off there by Everton. Claims for a handball, and it's gone out. It's deflected out, and that will be. Is he giving a penalty here? I think the ref's giving a penalty. Oh, yeah, I think Michael Keane's got given a penalty against him. He had his arm flailing out, so you can only argue with the referee if you keep your hands by your sides. So it's a penalty for Leicester. What a game this is. We're having goals galore at the minute, aren't we, guys? Plenty of goals, plenty of goal mouth action. And it looks like Tielemans to take it for Leicester. Joey's saying so true. I think that's responding to Billy's comment about Pochettino. So nice one, Joey. Billy saying, ain't gonna lie. That must be embarrassing for Richarlison. Took his shirt off for a late equaliser, and a minute later Liverpool score a winner. No, I thought you're right, Billy. It was big. I imagine the piece of humble pie that Liverpool left him in the dressing room. So penalty for Leicester, and a good save there by Pickford. Pickford has saved it. Everton clearing the ball up towards the halfway line, but it's knocked back in the direction it come from, but Everton still keeping possession as they walk the ball out to this near side, and now Leicester win it back, and there goes the half-time whistle. So what an eventful first half we've had here, guys. Both teams creating opportunities at both ends of the field, and we've had a right treat here tonight, guys, in this first half. I love games like this. This is the kind of game that makes you really love football. End to end, both teams fighting for everything, both teams trying to score goals. And yeah, how can you not love the game of football watching this? So yeah, Billy saying, oh, sorry, I read that, didn't I? But yeah, you're right to say that, Billy. I bet, like I say, I bet there was a huge piece of humble pie left for him by the dressing room caretaker at Anfield. Do you reckon it was? Do you reckon it was delivered to him by the Liverpool goal scorer at the end of the game? Do you reckon they got the Liverpool? Who was it who scored the last goal of the game yesterday for Liverpool? I can't remember now. But wouldn't it be great? Just go in and give it Richarlison a nice piece of humble pie on a plate. Hey, that would be hilarious. Imagine that if you put that on Twitter or on TikTok or something. That's guaranteed to get a million views in it. If you put that on Twitter, the goal scorer of Liverpool going knocking on the dressing room of Tottenham and giving Richarlison a piece of humble pie. And it got well over 1 million clicks, wasn't it? So yeah, Minnie Mo saying that Jota should have thought, sorry, that Jota shoved off though. Sorry, Joey. Oh, right, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Minnie. Yeah, the high foot challenge. I didn't even notice that, until I was watching the highlights after we finished the stream yesterday. And yeah, that was a dangerous challenge, wasn't it? And I'm sure Joey would agree with that. He loves his club through and through, but Joey would agree that was, I think, that was probably a red card if the referee had have done his job correctly. And I think most Liverpool fans that are true football fans wouldn't have a complaint against that. But you've got to take the good with the bad, guys. We get plenty of times when our teams don't get the luck. And obviously Liverpool got a little bit of luck in that game yesterday. So you've got to take the good with the bad. We get plenty of times when the referee's decisions goes against us and things don't go our way. So when it does, you've also got to take it when it goes your way. And you get that little bit of luck. So yeah. But I agree, Minnie. I think you're referring to that high foot challenge, and you're right to say that. He was lucky to stay on the pitch, wasn't he? Guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated, and consider subscribing if you're new. Give us a chance, see what you like, if you've liked what the channel is about. Joey saying, laugh out loud. I know, Billy. Soon silence them, laugh out loud. Yeah, no, that was awesome. You couldn't have wrote that in a script, could you? You really couldn't. So yeah, nice one, Joey. Minimo saying Richarlison made it all about him as per usual. Yeah, you're right. I think yeah, he is a bit like that, isn't he? Minnie is a bit of a player that's a bit in love with himself, isn't he? I'm not a big fan of players like that myself, mate. So yeah, I agree. So, yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. I got to agree with you 100% there. Joey's saying, don't apologise, Minnie. I agree. Was far too high. See, there you go. Told you Joey would agree. Told you. Joey is top-class football fan. Always wanting his team to win, and rightly so. 100% loyal to his club, but also loyal to football and wants to see it played in the correct manner. So there, top man, Joey. Love that as... that shows you are a real true football lover. You recognise when a player has done something in a game that's not within keeping of what we want the sport to be. So nice one, Joey. Mini saying that ref needs to get to Specsavers. That's a quality one, that Mini. I like that. Yeah, you're right. Maybe you get a discount. Or he could get, maybe that's why he don't go to Specsavers, because if the manager of Specsavers is a football fan, he might have to pay triple the price, or go in with a disguise. Joey's saying, don't think even Specsavers would help refs laugh. Yeah. Quality from you guys, that like that. As yeah, nice one, guys. Billy's saying the refs a bonehead Mini. Nice one, Billy. Yeah, the ref was a bonehead for not spotting that. And Mini liking that quality. Mini also saying, come on, Everton, I don't really like Leicester. Okay, mate, fair enough. As it's a fight, this one. It's a real humdinger of a game. But yeah, thanks for that, Mini. And Joey's saying, come on, Everton as well. So you guys rooting for Everton. I'm trying to be neutral as much as possible, but I've got to be honest, guys, I'm worried about Everton going down with the fact that they're in the middle of building that new stadium. Could put them in all sorts of financial trouble, and we don't want to see that. How can we enjoy football when clubs are risking going bankrupt? We can't, can we? It's not, we don't want to see clubs getting into that financial meltdown. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. But at the same time, I have nothing against Leicester. I think they're a great club, and actually for the Midlands of the UK, I think that their fans are one of the most well. I can't speak for them all because I've not spoke to every Leicester fan, but I've got to say that I've come across one or two more decent fans from Leicester than a lot of the other clubs in and around that part of the country. There's something not right in the water down there. Something definitely not right in that part of the country with the water supply. Milzard saying hi. Nice one, Milzard. Great to see you, mate. And Joey saying hi, Milsard. Sorry about Wigan. Nice one, Joey. Yeah, we're all disappointed with what's happening in Wigan. The owners got a lot to answer for there. If they'd have paid the players, then Wigan would still be in the fight till the last game of the season. You have to remember, Wigan got deducted 3 points by the EFL because the owners didn't pay the players' wages. And you might think, well, that's strange. Other clubs don't get fined by the EFL points for not. But the problem was they'd done it before. So because they'd done it before, the EFL tried to put a stop it happening, and they made the owners of Wigan sign an agreement that it wouldn't happen again. And that agreement was breached by the Wigan owners. They didn't pay the players again, and therefore the EFL punished the club with a 3-point deduction. And that 3-point deduction is the difference between Wigan being in the fight to the end of the season, to the last game, which they would have been and deserved to have been for the effort shown by the players and the fans. But as we see, owners contributing to Wigan's downfall massively this season. So yeah, Milzard saying it's fine. I think he's got over the initial frustration of it at the moment. Minimo saying, hey Milzard, you okay? Feel your pain, mate. Nice one, Minute. Nice one to you guys. Absolutely class from you guys, showing that consideration to Milzard. So thank you very much. Do appreciate that. That shows you guys have got some serious quality about yourselves. Milzard saying, yeah, thanks for that, mate. And Minimo saying penalty. Oof. Is that oof or ooh? I think it's oof in it a minute. So thanks for that. Milzard saying in it. Okay. Minimo saying yes. Pen saved. Yep, obviously Minute wanting Everton to get something out of this game tonight. Thanks for that, Minute. Millsard saying, come on. Is Millsard, are you supporting Everton tonight? Joey's saying Jota. Yes, it was. It was Jota won it with a goal. So thanks for that, Joey. Billy is saying Jota serving Richarlison up. Yeah, oh yeah. Thanks for that, Billy. Mini Mo saying, Millsard, my team get relegated. My team got relegated. We're a much better club because of it. Keep the faith. Well, that is a very classy comment, Mini. Absolutely top class there from Mini. Really do like that. That's a classy comment. Honest. You guys are absolutely class. Can't wait till we get further along in for Fandom project, and I can start going to different grounds and hopefully meet you guys out at your clubs and stuff like that, because you guys showing just what top class people you are, and I love that. Thanks, Minnie. Millsard saying, yeah. Thanks for that, mate. Jack Ludlam, welcome to the show, mate. Jack Ludlam saying, all right, pal, how are you doing? I'm good, thanks, mate. Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. And it's a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Let us know what your thoughts are. Are you supporting either of these two clubs tonight, or are you watching as a neutral, mate? But great to have you with us. Welcome to the show, Jack. And Jack also saying, see, this being a bit of a relegation decider. I think it's more than just a bit, Jack, to be fair, mate. I think it is a relegation decider, really. It's what we call a true 6-pointer. I think this one, in it, with both teams. Well, I'm going to show you guys. Let's see what it. Well, it's going to show you on this table now with what it's like now. If I presume with the Leicester win. So let's have a quick look. There you go, guys. So if Leicester win, they will move up to 16th. But without that 3 points that they will get for this tonight, they would be sat just below Forest. That's where they were at the start of the night before the game started, sitting in third in the relegation zone. But if they win, as it shows you there, it would push them up to 16th in the table. Everton looking in big trouble. They really need to get something out of this. Sitting on 28 points. Obviously, Leicester, that the win would push them up to 32 points. So, yeah, I'll let you leave that for you guys to quickly analyse. So, yeah. So thanks for that, Jack. I think you're spot on there, mate. I think it is a relegation decider to a certain extent. This Minnie saying, hopefully this penalty save will spur Everton on in the next half. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope for another end-to-end game like we just had in this first half. What a first half that was. Absolutely awesome from both teams. So thanks for that, Minnie. Joey's saying, hi, Jack. Nice one, Joey. Absolute star, mate. Thank you very much for that. As always, it's Joey showing that top respect to welcome you guys into the chat, and you guys also do the same. Joey saying, fingers crossed, Minute. Absolutely. Let's hope it's a real battle in this second half. We've had one hell of a treat of a first half, haven't we? So let's hope it continues in the second half. Minimo saying, are Liverpool playing again this week, Joey? Yeah, I think they play on, is it Wednesday or Thursday, I think. Oh yeah, Joey's answering us actually, so I didn't need to think about that. Joey's saying, yeah, we play Wednesday at home, Fulham, and play on Saturday. Oh, so real tight fixtures then this week. So what you played yesterday, so that's 2 days off, then playing, and then another 2 days off, and then playing again. Honest, they don't half cram the thing. It's no wonder you get Klopp and other managers complaining that they don't get time on the training ground, isn't it? Because you got to think after the game, most managers give the players the day off. So then they've got 1 day to prepare for a game. It's mad, isn't it? Absolute madness. So, yeah. So thanks for that, Joe. Appreciate the update, mate. Billy is saying Everton, Southampton, if they go down, that will feel so strange. Both clubs have been in the top flight for such a long time. Yeah, but it does happen, mate. It does happen. It's like I say, a lot of other clubs that have been in the Premier League for a long spell as well dropped down into Championship. There's been a number of clubs down there, haven't they? West Brom would argue that they've been in the Premier League quite a long time in the past as well, but they've still ended up being a bit yo-yo-y, haven't they? So, but I've got to be honest, if Everton go down, I would expect them to be bouncing straight back up, really, to be honest. So we're back underway here, guys, with the second half. So let me just quickly read out one or two more comments before I get back to the commentary. Joey's saying, I know, Billy, just hope they don't take too long to come back up. Well, look at how quick Burnley have bounced back up, mate. So if they can do it, then other clubs can do it. So, yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Adam Nicholson, welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. Great to have you with us. Adam saying Liverpool. Is that the club you support, Adam? Welcome to Football Fan Den. As I say, mate, great to have you with us. Welcome to the show. I'm presuming he's saying Liverpool, so I'm presuming that means that you, Adam, is a Liverpool fan. If that's not correct, please do let me know, Adam. But as I say, mate, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Great to have you with us. Joey is saying, hi, Adam, you an LFC fan. Nice one, Joey. Joey, always quick to welcome new fans. Billy is saying, me too, Joey, but the Championship is such a tough division and which doesn't help so much of their best players will be leaving. We'll be leaving, so it won't be easy to bounce back. Well, I don't think it'll be just that easy for them to leave, to be honest, Billy, because of the contract. The clubs have still got to honour the contract, haven't they? So unless other clubs come in for them, then there will only be a limit. There will be some players that leave, as you rightly point out, mate. You are right to point that out. Some players will leave, but not all the team, because, like I said, the contracts, they're going to want to have their contract honoured. Joey's saying, agree, Billy. I think both clubs would find it hard. It defo won't be a walk over in the Championship. No, as you guys see, you guys showing just how clued up you guys are with football, knowing that the Championship is a really scrappy league, and you've got to fight for every point, especially with the fact that there's more games in that division as well. So thanks for that, Joey. Minimo saying the players couldn't handle the Championship. Fact. Well, that is a good point, Minnie. As I found with my club, when Bolton went down, we went down. We still had a good scattering of Premier League players in that first season. We went down. And in my experience of watching my team, Bolton drop down into the Championship. Oh, Leicester with an opportunity there as it come into the box. And it's deflected away out on that far side, and that will be a throw-in. But yeah, like I was just going to touch on, when my club Bolton went down, there was plenty of players that showed that we took down with us. We couldn't offload all the Premier League players straight away. It took a season or two to filter them out, and there was a lot of them just not up for the fight. Not up for the fight at all, and you've got to be up for the fight in the Championship, otherwise you'll just get mauled. It's as simple as that. So yeah, you are making a fair statement there, Minute. Got to agree with you, mate. You have to have the wherewithal. You have to have that real fighting spirit to fight in the Championship for any club. So yeah, so we've got a Leicester player down on the pitch at the minute. So he's just about to receive treatment. It doesn't look too clever either. What happened there? I think he butted heads with it. Was it Indeed, I think the Everton player. I think they collided heads there or something. So let me just quickly look, guys. I'm just going to look. So let me just, while we're having this stoppage, let me give you guys a quick update on what happened earlier today in case you missed it. We had a couple of games today in the English Championship and one in the Women's Champions League. In the Women's Champions League, Arsenal lost 3-2 to VfL Wolfsburg Ladies and lost 5-4 on aggregate. In the English Championship, the men's game, it finished in the early kickoff. Rotherham United 1-0 up against Middlesbrough, and Blackburn Rovers drew 1-1 with Luton. So, yeah, just giving you guys an update on what happened there. So that was it. There was only a couple of games played in England today, guys, and none in Scotland today. So we just got to play down at the minute, guys, receiving treatment. So hopefully he's going to be okay. Let's oh, he took a real crack to the eye there, didn't he? You can see it. Oh, looks like it's already starting to flare up. I think he could be having a bit of a shiner there, the Leicester player. You can see it already puffing out on his eye. So we're back underway now as a long ball is kicked down the field by Everton. Yeah, he's definitely going to have a shiner there. You can see it. It's just closing it. There's camera just zooming in on him now, and you can see it all puffing out already. So that's going to be a proper shiner. But at least it showed, at least to be able to walk into the dressing room with pride, knowing that he's got come away with battle scars to show that he's fought for his team. So, yeah. We don't want to see any players getting serious injuries, but we don't mind some battle scars, do we, guys? We don't mind that at all. So Everton now with the possession, midway inside their own half as they pass the ball back to Pickford. And now Pickford coming out of his own area as he kicks the ball long up the field. And it's into the box by Everton. Shot comes in. And it's a good save there by the goalkeeper as it deflects out on that far side for a throw-in. But I'm not sure if you guys can see what top I'm wearing here. I've got this on. Can you see? It says PFA. PFA. What do we want? We want a top like this in the future saying FFA. PFA is Players Football Association or Football Union or whatever you want to call it. Well, in the future, we want one saying Fans Football Federation or Football Association. We need something that represents fans. We got representation for clubs. We got representation for players, but no representation for fans. And with all this crazy money in football now, it's about time we had some kind of union for fans to speak up for what fans have a voice in football. If you ask me, guys, that's one of the reasons that inspired me to build Fanden, because I believe that fans need a voice in football. So we got a goal kick now for Leicester. That's the ball kicked up the field. And it's challenged by both teams, but just being headed about, and eventually Everton are the ones to get their foot on it as they play the ball through the middle. And now Everton coming down this near side as it's played forward. And now a cross comes into the box, headed away by Leicester. But Everton have scored on the volley. Everton have equalised. What a game we're having here, guys. Would have never have thought we'd had 4 goals in such a short space of time in this game. 54 minutes gone. Everton crossed the ball in the box. Leicester tried to head it away, but actually headed it behind, and it fell straight into the path of an on-running Everton player, and he has just slammed it right into the back of the net on the volley, and Leicester goalkeeper not able to do anything about that. He went the right way, but just couldn't stretch far enough. But what a start to the second half with an early goal. And that brings a smile to the face of Sean Dyche on the touchline as Everton now pass the ball back to Pickford. And Pickford with a long ball forward up towards the Leicester box. Intercepted by Leicester as they head it back in the direction it came from. And now Leicester coming charging forward. But it's challenged by Everton. And now we're going to have a free kick for Leicester just inside the Everton half, just in front of the halfway line. And Garner into the referee's book there, I think. Yep, Garner with... what is he doing there? He's just kicked the Leicester player in the stomach. No attempt to get the ball. That is a really poor foul to give away. So Leicester now with a ball straight down the middle. And it's intercepted by Everton. Now Everton coming forward down that far side as they work their way towards the Leicester box. And now cut back under pressure from Leicester, but attempted cross, but it's blocked by Leicester. And now Everton work their way into the box, but Leicester managed to win it back, and eventually the offside flag goes up, so that will be a free kick to Leicester. So thanks for that minute. I think you can make a great point there. Billy saying the playoff race in the championship is very close. Will be exciting to see who comes up. Yes, definitely, Billy. You're right to say that, mate. So we got a free kick here for Leicester as the goalkeeper kicks it long up the field out to that far side, and it's just being headed about by both teams as Everton eventually head it out on that far side, and that will be a throw into Leicester midway inside the Everton half of the field. Now Leicester pass it all the way back to their goalkeeper, and now the goalkeeper kicks it long out to that far side. So I've got another throw in this time for Everton. As they throw it forward into the Leicester half, but it takes a deflection and goes out again for another throw-in. So Billy, he's saying, I read that. So, yeah, it will be, mate. It will be very exciting to see who comes up. So yeah, Everton now pick up the pieces at the back as they now pass it back to Pickford. Pickford with a long ball out to this near side, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Rich Post Sports is saying, hi guys, how long to go in the game? Do Leicester deserve the lead? I was on a phone call. Well, it's not. It's 2-2 now, mate. It's 2-2. It's been a fantastic game so far, to be fair, mate. It's been a real end-to-end game. Well, normally I would say it's who wants it most, but obviously with both teams showing that they want it, it's a question of who's going to take their chances. I think that's the case of how this game's going to go, because it's end-to-end. Both teams going for it. Both teams making defensive mistakes as well. So I think it's a case of who takes their chances the most is going to come out on top. Leicester with a ball across the box, and it's volleyed towards goal, but slowly that volley as it's initially saved and knocked away, but Leicester pick it up again on that far side. and forced to pass back towards the halfway line as they managed to keep the pressure on Everton now as they switch the ball out to this near side. Strong challenge comes in there by the Everton player and now chipped into the ball by Leicester, into the box by Leicester as it's deflected away. And now Leicester on the edge of the box with a shot, and that's deflected behind by, I think it was Tarowski, that deflected that behind, and that will be a corner to Leicester on the far side. So yeah, thanks. Hope that answers your question, Rich Paul. Joey saying second half just started, Rich Paul. Nice one, Joey, top man. And Joey saying go on Everton. Absolutely, yeah. Everton have Minnie saying Everton have equalised. Absolutely, Minnie. Yep. Thanks for that, mate. And Billy is saying, yes, Everton. So you guys clearly wanting Everton to get the win out of this game. So we've got a corner now on the far side for Leicester. Corner comes in towards this near post. And it's deflected away. But Leicester pick it up on the edge of the box as they pass it out to that far side, looking for an angle to get a crossing. But strongly challenged by Everton. And eventually cleared up the field. And goes out on that far side for a throw into Leicester just in front of the dugouts. And I think we're about to have a Leicester substitution as well. So nice one, Billy. Rich Bo Sports is saying, cheers, Joey. Equaliser, Joey. Everton want to stay with Liverpool. Yeah, well said. I like that. So Wilfred Nadi coming off and Patson Decker coming on for Leicester. So throwing just in front of the dugout there for Leicester as they now throw it back to their defensive line inside their own half. And now Leicester trying to work the ball forward, but Everton pressing from the front as Leicester try a long ball out to that far side, but too much pace on that ball, and it's gone behind for a throw-in to Everton midway inside their own half of the field on that far side of the pitch. So Everton now throw it long up into the Leicester half of the field as Leicester intercept it and kick it back into the Everton half of the field. And now Everton have got it in the centre circle as they come charging forward. It's challenged by Leicester, but Leicester managing to win it back there as Everton defending really well from the front in this second half. And Leicester with a long ball down the field, and it's gone out for another throw-in inside the Everton half of the field on that far side, close to the halfway line. And now throwing taken, and so Leicester win the possession, and Everton challenging for it. And now Leicester with a ball passed down the middle as Everton managed to just knock it back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper kicks it up towards the halfway line. And so Everton eventually get the ball down on the floor. And now Everton with a ball chipped forward as they come into the Leicester box, but challenged there by Leicester, and it wouldn't have counted anyway as the linesman's put his flag up on that far side. So thanks for that, Rich Postport. Billy saying, gonna go now. Hope you all have a great rest of the night. Thank you, Billy. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Look after yourself, stay safe, and hope you have a pleasant and restful evening, mate. It's been always great to see you. As I say, mate, look after yourself, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you again on future streams, mate. Top man, Billy. Joey's saying, you too, Billy. Nice one, Joey. And Rich Bo Sports saying, take care, Billy. Top stuff, guys. Thank you very much. And Joey saying, laugh out loud, Rich Bo. Yeah, obviously, I think that's with regards to the Liverpool comment. As Everton now with the possession as they take a shot from distance, and it goes straight to the goalkeeper who makes a comfortable save there. As Leicester goalkeeper looking to try and get Leicester on the move quickly there. Minimo says, did anyone see the video of the Leeds player ignoring the fans? No, I haven't seen that, Minnie. No, I haven't. I'll have to look out for that. Is it on social media or YouTube or what? Let me know, Minnie. I'll try and have a look for it. if I can spot it. Leicester now with the ball down the middle as they eventually knock it out to that far side. And now Everton managed to pick it up just on the edge of their own box as it's challenged by Leicester. And Everton intercept it, but Leicester have won it back as they come forward now into the Everton box, but it's eventually just bobbling about, and Pickford manages to pluck it out of the air. This microphone can be annoying sometimes. So yeah, Everton now charging forward down that far side as they make the way towards the edge of the Leicester box, but Leicester have won back the possession as they try to play out from the back under pressure from Everton. And now Leicester come inside as they kick the ball long out to this near side now in a foot race with the Everton defender, and the Everton defender manages to kick it out on this near side, and that will be a throw into Leicester about 10 yards from the corner flag, as Leicester now take the throw in quickly and work the ball into the centre of the pitch as they're just knocking it across the field and out to that far side. And now Leicester coming forward as and they look to try and take it towards the corner flag, looking for an opportunity to get across, but forced back by Everton defending well. Cross comes in eventually from the outside of the box as Leicester managed to keep it possession as it's deflected out to this near side. And now the linesman flags offside, so that will relieve the pressure for Everton. So no, I didn't see that minute. Like I said, mate, let me know if it's on YouTube, social media. Joey's saying didn't minute. We'll have a look later. Cool, Joey. Thanks for that, mate. Sean Dyke there on the touchline trying to bark instructions onto the pitch to his players. And I think he's trying to clear a few boogers and all. As Leicester clear the ball from the edge of their box, and it's picked up by Everton on the halfway line as they now kick the ball long down that far side, but nobody there, and it goes straight to the Leicester goalkeeper. Leicester now playing the ball down the middle, up looking for kick the ball long, looking for Vardy, but intercepted by Everton as they now come forward. And Everton lose it. Now Leicester come forward towards the edge of the Everton box. Attempted shot there, but blocked off by by Everton. As Leicester managed to regain possession. Another cross comes in, but knocked away again by Everton as Leicester play it out to this near side now. As he's looking for a cross. Cross comes in, and it's deflected away again by Everton. And Leicester pick it up again as they keep the pressure on that Everton defence. And now Leicester come charging forward, but cut out again by Everton, but unable to keep control of it as it deflects away back into the feet of a Leicester player, and Leicester managing to keep Everton boxed into their own, onto the edge of their box at the moment as Leicester play it out to that far side, looking for the opportunity to get across, but a poor pass there, and it's cut out by Everton as Everton clear the ball up towards the halfway line, and it's a strong challenge there by Leicester as they win it back. And now Leicester come forward again as they work the ball out to this near side. And it's cut back towards the edge of the box. And a shot comes in. And I think that's gone out for a corner. Yeah, it's corner to Leicester on this near side. Joey's saying that's bad. That really hate that mini. Yeah, that is bad, innit? Don't want to see players ignoring fans. So we're just about to have a corner on this near side, guys, for Leicester. Leicester with the corner. It's right into the mix of the players as it ricochets out onto the edge of the box, and a Leicester player there, Barnes, takes it on the volley and blasts it towards goal, but it ends up going well wide of that far side post. So that will be relieve the pressure for Everton as they will have a goal kick now. We're already 70 minutes in, guys. 70 minutes in, 2-2. All to play for. Rich Post Sports saying, what's your views on players leaving leaving or staying when their club are in a relegation? As a fan, I'd want to players willing to fight. Do you feel betrayed? Do you feel betrayed? Oh, the stupid arrow. Betrayed, let down when players go. That's a great question, to be fair, mate. That's a great question, but I think it depends on how it's. I think it depends on the individual fan, mate, to be fair. But thanks for that, Rich Post Sports. As Leicester now with the possession again as they come down this far side of the pitch. But Everton there challenging for the ball. We want to watch that grabbing hold of shirts and arms as Leicester try to cross it into the box now as it's deflected away by Everton out to this near side. And that goes out for a throw-in to Leicester, midway inside the Everton half of the field. Mini saying heads down, huge earphones on, no acknowledgement of fans. Right, I'm with you. Head that right. Yep, that's out of order, innit? You've got to acknowledge the fans when you're around the stadium and where the fans will be. Leicester now with the possession as they come forward. And the ball picked up on the edge of the box. Shot comes in, but it's blocked. And eventually it ricochets away as Leicester knock it back towards the Everton goal. And it's eventually gathered there by Pickford, who relieves the pressure on the Everton goal. Joey saying, doesn't take much to let on to fans, does it? Especially for the kids. Absolutely well said, Joey. Yep, got to agree with you there, mate. I think that there's a boundary in there. I think when they're around the stadium and training ground, they should acknowledge fans. But if players are out with their family, I can understand why they want a bit of peace and quiet. We have to respect that when they're out with their family. Maybe going for an evening meal that they don't want, that's their personal time. So, it's a difficult balance in it. But yes, Minute, if you're saying he's been seen near the stadium or the training ground, then yes, he should definitely acknowledge fans. No question about that. But I think as we expect players to acknowledge us at certain situations, I think fans also need to respect that when players are out with their family, we have to give them that space as well. Cross into the box by Leicester from that far side, but it's cut out by the goalkeeper there as the Leicester player was running onto it. But yeah, from what you're saying, Minute, it sounds like he's bang out of order, to be fair. Sorry, Minnie. Minnie saying, nah, Rich Poe, got rid of them, start afresh. All right, sorry, now get rid of them, start on review now. Sorry, I lost. It's because I'm trying to concentrate on the game, guys, so my bad. I get you now, guys. Thanks for that, Minnie. Guys, don't forget, if you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up. Let's see if we can get into double figures of likes tonight. That would be awesome. The only reason I'm making a special effort to mention it tonight is because I've been noticing the last few streams that we've been getting plenty of fans in the chat, but not as many likes as we've been getting in the chat. So it would be nice if you guys could at least just drop a like on the thumbs up, and it does help the channel. Otherwise, I wouldn't mention it too much. I don't like mentioning it that much, to be honest. I trust that you guys are going to hit that like button without me mentioning it too much. But like I say, I have noticed recently that we've been getting more views than we've been getting, not more views, we always get more views, but more people coming in the chat than we're actually getting likes in the last few streams. So please do hit it, guys. Long ball down the field there from Pickford. Leicester pick it up but lose it again. And now Everton coming forward on that far side as they cut the ball into the centre of the pitch. Now Everton on the edge of the box. Shot comes in as it takes a deflection there off the Leicester defender. And that will be a corner to Everton on this near side. Rich Paul Sports saying, hi, Minute. I heard about Leeds player. They apologised. Reckon they were well embarrassed. Well, that surely should be. If they're walking around for the stadium and ignoring fans, that's out of order. So, yeah, thanks for that, Rich Paul. Joey's saying 50-50, Rich Paul. Depends on player contracts, if they want to leave, if they still play well, etc. That's a fair assessment, Joey. Corner comes in for Everton as it's headed over the bar, and that will relieve the pressure for Leicester. But yeah, that's a fair judgment, that, Joey. Well said, mate. I've got to agree with that to a certain extent. Will Hardmeet, welcome to the show, mate. Willie is saying, what's the score? 2-2, mate. 2-2, 75 minutes gone. Leicester now with the possession deep inside their own half as the goalkeeper plays it out. And now Leicester trying to come forward on this near side as they do work the ball towards the halfway line, but it's challenged by Everton and eventually deflected out on this near side as Leicester win the throw-in. Now Leicester throw it quickly as they work the ball across the halfway line and out to that far side, looking for more space to exploit in the Everton defence as it's played forward now for Leicester. And Everton defending really well. Got to be respectful. Everton really trying to chase everything and anything, but Leicester playing well as they work through that press. And now out to that far side as they cut the ball back. And now opportunity for Leicester on the edge of the box, but they finding the loads of bodies there as Everton defending in numbers, and eventually Everton win the possession just inside the box as they try to clear the box, clear the lines, and now Everton coming charging forward down this near side as it crossed into the box. Leicester getting themselves in all sorts of trouble there as Everton almost had an easy tap in, but luckily for Leicester, the goalkeeper coming out and chucking himself in front of the player's foot there to stop that as Leicester come charging forward now into the Everton box, and a shot goes wide and high and wide and over the bar. But what a game, guys, end to end. So yeah, welcome to the show, Willie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're doing well, and great to see you, mate. Minimo saying, I get players are in the zone, but a simple smile, thumbs up, high five is it's a shocking disrespect. You're right, Minnie. Absolutely. When they're on the ground, the stadium, the training facilities, they have to acknowledge fans. There's no ifs or buts about it. They have to. But like I say, the only time the players have an excuse is when they're out with their families. That's the only time I would defend a player. But the rest of the time, you are spot on, Minnie. As a ball now played long down the field by Leicester as it's intercepted by the Everton defenders. And now Everton pass the ball back to Pickford. Pickford knocks it up towards the halfway line. In fact, into the Leicester half as Leicester kick it back in the direction it came. But now Everton nod it forward. As it's, this is a real end-to-end game, guys. As Leicester now with the possession as they charge forward towards that halfway line and play it out to that far side. Now a long ball forward from the halfway line up towards the Everton goal, but it's cut out by the Everton defender. And now they pass the ball long down that far side, and it's intercepted by Leicester as Leicester now work towards the edge of the Everton box, and it's cut out again by Everton. And now Everton, neither team managing to keep possession for very long in this one, guys. Leicester cut out that possession again, and Everton win it back. Unbelievable. And now Everton coming charging forward with acres of space to come into on this near side as it brings it back into the centre, and it's challenged by Leicester from behind, and Leicester win it back as they pass it back to the goalkeeper. And now the goalkeeper out to this near side. What a game this is. As Leicester now just knocking it about inside their own half, and the fans trying to get behind them as it's now chipped forward long down that far side, but Pickford comes across to cut it out, and now Pickford out of his area in a dangerous space. Everton or Leicester? Oh, sorry. Unbelievable. Pickford caught himself in all sorts of trouble there, coming out to try and help relieve the pressure on his defence, but he left the goal wide open, and Leicester tried to win it back and tried to chip the ball over the remaining defenders and into the back of the net, but not a very accurate shot, as I think it went wide of that near side post. Yep, it did. Difficult to see from that camera angle. But yeah, I think it was Vardy. Yeah, Vardy with the shot. But he's not very good shot from distance. But Pickford there almost gifting Leicester a goal. So thanks for that minute. I have to agree with you, mate. No excuse, non-excuse whatsoever. Leicester win the ball. Oh, no, they haven't. The referee has blown for a foul here just inside the Leicester half of the pitch. So that will be a free kick to Everton at the side of the centre circle on this near side. Rich Ball Sports saying 2-2. Yep, it's 2-2, mate. Thanks for that. Joey's saying completely agree, minute. Yep, definitely. No excuse when players are around the stadium. And I say within anywhere of the football vicinity. The only time I would stick up for players, as I say, is when they're out with a family. That's the time when we, as fans, have to respect that they need a bit of space. But other than that, the rest of the time, they're professional players. They're in a privileged position. They should acknowledge fans. Cross comes into the box for Everton as they now try to get an opportunity on the Leicester goal. Leicester trying to win it back as they do now. But Everton trying to press the ball from the front, and Leicester trying to play out from deep inside their own half. And now they've got space to run into as they play the ball forward into the centre circle. But Everton challenge for it as they win it back. And just as quickly, Everton win it. And now Everton play down on a foul on the pitch, but the referee waves it away. And now Leicester coming down that far side as they work the ball out to the edge of the Everton box. And Leicester now on the edge of the box as Everton challenge for it. And now Everton with the opportunity now to come forward as Leicester finding themselves with limited men behind the ball as they committed a lot of bodies forward. And now Everton on this near side, midway inside the Leicester half as they cut the ball back inside to midfield and now come towards the edge of the Leicester box on that far side. Shot comes in, but it's blocked by Leicester and deflects away out to that far side for a throw-in. But what a game, guys. 82 minutes gone, still 2-2. Willie Hardmeat saying cheers. No worries, Willie. Thanks for that, mate. And hopefully, sorry if I'm not keeping up with the comments, mate. Minimo saying evening, Willie. It's currently 2-2. And Desmond score, I think that says. Thanks for that, Minnie. Ball with Leicester now on this near side. They pass it back to their defenders just inside their own half as they now look to work the ball forward as Everton pressing from the front again. And now Leicester eventually find the ball working out to that far side, but they lose it. And now Everton coming charging forward down the centre of the pitch, working towards the edge of the Leicester box. Can they get a shot off? Shot does come off, and it takes a deflection and goes out for a corner on this near side to Everton. Willie saying the only thing bigger than a player headphones these days is the ego. That's quality. Well said, Willie. You can't. That's absolutely spot on, mate. You're right. Although I would actually say, Willie, there is one big thing that's bigger, and that is the support that players get from the fans. Corner comes in, and it's headed over the bar, and that will relieve the pressure for Leicester. So goal kick for Leicester. Long ball up the field as Leicester pick it up now and come forward. And Vardy's got to be offside there. Yeah, the offside flag goes up. Minimo saying, Willie, another trophy, free season for you. I'm going to... Long ball up the field. And now Leicester pick it up on that far side as they come charging towards the Everton box. Everton with a good challenge there on that far side. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Why do I keep getting caught out with this? And it's gone out as Leicester with a throw-in now, midway inside the Everton half. And now Everton cut it out on this near side as there was a long crossfield ball. And now Everton with space to run into as they come towards the edge of the Leicester box and try to cross the ball into the box there, but it's deflected away. But Everton pick it up. And now Everton on the edge of the box as a shot comes in, but it's blocked away. Another shot comes in. And the goalkeeper with a good save there. And that goes behind on this near side for corner to Everton. Sorry, Willie, I'm forgetting which club you support now as it's completely gone. Sorry, mate. It's been a long day. I've been at work all day today. I've not even wrote it down. I thought I had it wrote down. So my bad, Willie. You'll have to remind me again. You guys are better at remembering each other's clubs than I am. You really are. But so many different fans. The list is growing and growing on here that I've got. So many different fans keep coming in, but then don't come back for a couple of weeks. And by a couple of weeks gone by, I forget which clubs they support. It's better when you guys come in a bit more regular because then it starts to stick in my head, as it has with some of you guys, but not all of you. As the corner's taken by Everton and it's just bouncing about and challenged by both teams, and eventually the referee blows for a foul there. So, yeah, apologies, Willie. I've forgotten, mate. I have completely forgotten. But forgive me, mate. I've been at a long day at work today. And for some reason, I thought I had you on my notes, but I haven't. I don't know why. Like I say, some of you guys, it's sticking. Some of you, it's not. So, my bad. So a double change here for Leicester. Pratt and Christiansen coming on. And apologies, guys. I missed the players coming off there. So thanks for that minute. Willie's saying, hi, minute. We cheeky Desmond Avi. Nowhere near good enough, Minnie. That one's gone over my head, Willie. Sorry, mate. Oh, we've got a foul here in the middle of the pitch, and it's Maddison into the referee's book. I thought he had a booking earlier in the game, or is it? Oh, yeah, that's a bad challenge from Maddison. No attempt to get the ball, just completely taking out the player. He knew exactly what he was doing. That's one for the team, I think, guys. So yeah, sorry, Willie, and my apologies. Hopefully, you'll remind me, mate. Rich Postmate saying, "Good commentary, guys. We don't forget that without you painting picture, the game would just be." Would just be a scoreline, loving the passion. Thank you very much, Rich Pro Sports. I appreciate the positive comment, mate. Like I say, I try to keep you guys up to speed because I know some of you are watching it, but I know some of you are not. So cross comes into the box there from Everton. But yeah, I know some, as I say, guys, I know some of you watch it, some of you don't. As Minute has told us, sometimes she's listening to it at work. As some of you guys don't always have access to all the channels. I don't have access to every channel, but I've probably got access to a bit more than most. So yeah, but that's only because I'm building the channels, to building Football Fandom. So I'm paying out for all these channels to help us build Fandom a bit quicker, or hopefully. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Rich Paul. I love the passion, the support, and thank you very much for that, mate. Ball out on that far side now for a throw-in. As Everton now win the possession and they come forward into the Leicester half down that far side as it's intercepted by Leicester, but takes a deflection off the Everton player there, and eventually Leicester knock it forward and it goes out on that far side. 4 minutes added on time, guys. 4 minutes as Everton now with the ball as they come forward down that far side again and towards the edge of the Leicester box, and Leicester win it back, or should I say steal it back there as Leicester coming forward again down that far side. Both sets of teams at the minute, all of the action is on that far side as Everton have won it back now and they come forward, and now the referee blows for a foul as a strong challenge. There's some yellow cards being dished out here as another one dished out there, and that will be for the Leicester player. Is that Madison again? Because he's already had one, and he can't be booked again. Because that's going to be 2 yellows. Or is it Christiansen, I think, that's gone in the book? Yeah, Victor Christiansen, sorry, has gone in the book. Yellow card for him, the Leicester player. Everton now with a free kick out on that far side, midway inside the Leicester half of the pitch. And the cross comes in, and it's deep. And the goalkeeper jumps for it, and it comes out on this near side. Everton pick it up again, cross it into the box, but it goes past everyone, and Leicester pick it up on that far side, try to clear it up the field, but it's challenged by the Everton defender there and goes out, deflected for a throw-in to Leicester. Deep inside their own half of the pitch on that far side. Leicester take it quickly as they throw it up towards the halfway line, and it's challenged by Everton, and Everton, Leicester win it back as they clear. Getting tongue time, sorry guys, as the ball is knocked up towards the Everton box, but the Everton defender doing his job there and manages to safeguard it as it goes back to Pickford. Pickford kicks it long back out to where it came from, and it's gone out for another throw-in on that far side. Leicester again take it quickly as this game, just neither team keeping possession of the ball for very long, guys. That's why I'm getting a bit tongue-tied trying to describe it to you, so apologies. Leicester now with the throw-in on that far side, midway inside the Everton half as they knock it back into their own half to the goalkeeper. And now Leicester goalkeeper kicks it long up towards the edge of the Everton box. Everton intercept it as they knock it back towards the halfway line on that far side and challenged by Leicester. But Everton managed to work their way around that press as they come forward towards the edge of the Leicester box now on that far side, crossed into the box, and it's cut out there by the Leicester goalkeeper. Looks like it's going to be a draw, but what a game this has been, guys, as Leicester now play it forward. And it goes out on this near side, and Everton, no, it doesn't. Everton just about managed to keep it in. Pickford comes across to kick it long, and it's kicked long up towards the halfway line. Everton managed to win it back. And there goes the full-time whistle. Point apiece. Is that good enough for either team, guys? Thank you very much for that, Rich Paul Sports. Really do appreciate that positivity, mate. Minimo saying, hey, poor season for us both. So thanks for that. I don't know, Minute. To be honest, I think in Scottish football, I presume you're talking about Hibs there. I think you guys I've been just suffering from the financial crisis still from the COVID pandemic. We've only been having a limited budget in the transfer window, mate. So yeah, don't be too down on it. Main thing is building for hopefully a more positive approach to next season for the Hibs. Willie Ardmeet is saying Dean Smith and Sean Dyche are championship managers. Let's be honest. These two could both be heading down. Well, fair enough, Willie. You're entitled to your opinion, but in fairness, I disagree, mate. I disagree. I think Sean Dyche is a good manager. It's easy to say that he's a championship manager when he's only really been at clubs like Burnley. You've got to ask the question, if he was given full backing at a bigger club, would he have a better footballing philosophy? And I can say that from my own club's experience. A lot of people considered Big Sam a long ball manager, but when he was managing Bolton, yes, the first few years he played the old school way, the long ball, very defensive. But the longer he was at the club and the more the money coming to the club, and he was able to bring in a better quality player, then we started to play better football. So you got to take into account managers can only work with what they've got. But you're entitled to your opinion, Willie. I respect your opinion, mate. But as far as Sean Dyche's concerned, I disagree, mate. With Dean Smith, I can't really say I'd be criticising him unfairly because I don't know him well enough to say that. But like I say, respect to your opinion, Willie. But I disagree as far as Sean Dyche's concerned. But thanks for that, Willie. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts, mate. Minimo saying, Rich Paul, what's your prediction for tomorrow? Is it Arsenal-Chelsea tomorrow? Big game there tomorrow. So thanks for that, Minnie. Yep, that's a big game down in London. Willie Ardmeet saying Sean Maloney has had a season to forget. Fair enough. Yep, can't argue with that, Willie. Thanks for that, mate. Yep, that's a fair comment. Minimo saying, I'm just wanting this season to be done with Willie. We've got a bloody derby. I've got a bloody derby away last day of the season. What a day for a derby. So you're away at Hearts on the last day of the season. That's a bit. What bright spark in the SPFL decided to put that on the last game of the season? That is a boneheaded decision, isn't it? Got to agree with you a minute. That is poor from the SPFL. Rich Paul Sports saying, Willie, I totally forget that Dean Smith was the new Leicester manager. I reckon that Bournemouth manager Gary O'Connor has been terrific. I can't disagree with that, Rich Paul. That's a fair comment, mate. Thank you. Willie saying, Bournemouth have done really well. Credit where it's due. Yep. Absolutely, yeah, that's a fair statement, Willie. Yeah, they've done really good, haven't they? In fairness, we have to remember that that's only a club. I think, what is it about their average attendance? Their stadium fits about 13,000, so they're doing really well in the Premier League, as Willie rightly says. Minimo saying, Bournemouth man, definitely my manager of the season. Pep, if he gets the treble. Okay, fair enough, Minnie. Can't argue with that. I don't know. It'd be a good question. I'd have to have a think on that because there's been so much. Who would be the worst manager of the season? I think that's a more interesting one with the way this season. But do you not think Arteta deserves credit? Because I think Arteta deserves some credit because he he was under a lot of pressure last season from the Arsenal fans, criticising him really heavily. So I'm not saying he deserves the manager of the season, but I think he should at least be in the mix of it. So yeah, thanks for that, Mini. Minimo also saying, Rich Bo, it's Gary O'Neill. Okay, Mini, thanks for that, mate. And Rich Bo Sports saying, Mini, Arsenal will leave on the pitch when they take on Chelsea. I am looking for them to rebound. Well, the squad has been stretched. Come on, Arsenal. It's Lampard and Chelsea. Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, I think that's it's going to be an exciting game that tomorrow, isn't it? With Chelsea and Arsenal going head to head in the London derby. Willie's saying Lampard and Gerrard ripping it up on the manager's front. Yeah, I think Gerrard's biggest mistake was leaving Rangers. As soon as I heard he was going to Aston Villa, I just thought that was a really bad decision. He was doing well at Rangers. I think he should have stayed there. He was gaining experience. But unfortunately, these younger managers are drawn to the Premier League like flies to excrement. And it's foolish when they're so young. Plenty of time they're going to get with the amount of the manager turnover in the Premier League. Managers like to come out with this excuse about, oh, well, I might not get another opportunity and it's an opportunity to not be missed. Well, I'm sorry, but you're that young. If you keep learning and getting better, the opportunity to manage a Premier League club will come again. So, yeah, that to me is a poor excuse for accepting Premier League jobs. Rich Bo Sports saying, O'Neill, yes, thanks, Minnie. He's so low profile, down to earth and humble. Yep, I can't disagree with that. Do you know a manager that I do like that I would like to see back in the Premier League is Martin O'Neill. I do rate him. I do rate him. He's very. I don't know if that's who you guys are talking about, but yeah, Martin O'Neill. I really did like him as a manager. I thought he does have a real calm aura about him. So yeah, I'd love to see him back in the Premier League. Sorry, Minnie, I'm missing out your comment here. Minnie saying, Rich Bo, everyone beats Chelsea. Surely Arsenal will too. Yeah, well, at the minute they do. Yeah, that's fair enough, Minnie, at the minute. Minnie also saying, we need a hero in this game to find a winner. Who is it going to be? No one, unfortunately, Minnie. No winner, unfortunately, mate. Willie Hardmeat saying, Seamus Coleman to Scalaf, one in injury time. Is that scuff one in injury time? I think that's meant to say. So I think that's scuff one in injury time. Thanks for that, Willie. Yeah, that would have been a good shout if that had have happened, wouldn't it? But no, it was a fantastic game. What a game that was. It really was. Minimo saying, David Gray, 2016 Cup final, Willie. Not somebody I'm familiar with that many, sorry. David Gray, I'll have to look him up if I get a chance. Willie is saying out of order. Willie, I'm trying to remember. Is it Rangers you support? I don't like guessing because obviously I know some fans take offence to when you say the wrong club. But let me know, Willie. I'm going to write it down once you tell me, mate, to remind me. It's important to me to try and start learning which clubs you support. Some of you I know: Rich Bo Sports, Arsenal, Mini, Hibs, Joey is a Liverpool fan, and Millsard, Wigan, so I do remember, I am remembering, but these are the guys that show up regular on the show. So some of you guys that don't show up as regular, it's not quite sticking yet. So yeah, please do let me know, Willie. It would be appreciated. Rich Bo Sports sounds like both teams are going for the win. That's why I went for the draw. Lampard and Stevie G show that being a manager is not easy. Yeah, that well said, Rich Bo. I think, like I said, the Lampard and I think Lampard and Gerrard just need to take a long, hard look at themselves and recognise, forget the Premier League for now, concentrate on getting management experience, whether that's in Scotland or whether that's in the lower leagues. Concentrate there. That's where they're going to get experience. They're big name, they're ex-players, big ex-name players. They're always going to get a chance again in the Premier League, especially if they do well at lower league level. Minimo saying, apologies, Willie. Okay, I think you guys are having a bit of friendly banter. Minimo saying Stevie Gerrard at Villa was a disaster. Yep, I agree, Minute. As I say, I think he should have stayed at Rangers, mate. I really do. I think he was doing well up there, gaining valuable experience without the intense pressure that you get in the Premier League. So, yeah, stupid move for Gerrard. I was gutted to see him go to Villa. Willie's Admit saying, only joking, Minute. Awesome, guys. Love you guys showing that respect to each other. Minimo saying that was Vardy in sniffing about. I'm worried. That wee Vardy, sorry. That wee Vardy is sniffing about. I'm worried. Like that. Nice one, Minnie. That's a quality comment. Willie is saying, I'm off ski. Bye, all. Okay, Willie, thank you very much for dropping in, mate. Pleasure to have you involved tonight. And it would have been nice for you to let me know which club you support to remind me. But thanks anyway, mate. Look after yourself, and I hope you have a restful and pleasant evening. Minnie saying, see you, Willie. Thanks for that, Minnie. Awesome from you, as always, mate. Minnie saying, it's going to be a draw, isn't it? Looking like it, mate. Definitely, as it did turn out that way, didn't it? Minnie saying, Gaz, a 2-2 result is a Desmond 2-2. That's one way to put it, Minnie. And Joey saying, sorry guys, I'm back. Is it still 2-2? It finished 2-2, Joey. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. Minnie saying, Joey, where are you eating again? Yeah, I'm not had nothing to eat yet, so I'm getting hungry now. Minnie saying, so yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. And Minnie also saying 2-2 finished. 2-2 finished. Is that good enough? Not really. I think one of them needed to try and get the win, didn't they? Millsard saying, I'm back. Welcome back, Millsard. Thanks for dropping back in, mate. And Joey saying, laugh out loud, Minnie. No, my daughter thought it'd be funny to start fighting with her brother, the little bugger. The little bugger. What's that? I can't even. That stupid. Whacked him round the head with a book. I shouldn't laugh, should I? Keeping you on your toes, Joey. Keeping you on your toes, mate. Yeah. I'm finding it funny because it just makes me think back to what I used to get up to when I was a kid with my sister. So we've all been there, haven't we, guys? Millsard saying we've got Rotherham last game of the season. Still laughing about that for Joey. Yeah, well, hopefully you can get at least a consolation win in that, Millsard, mate. As I say, I'm sure most of the fans in the fandom community agree with me. We do feel for you, mate, with the difficult season you guys have had. Millsard also saying, but we're down anyway. Yeah, but you can still try to win, mate. Try and get the win to show that you're going to be back with fighting spirit again in the future. Millsard saying, I feel bad for Maloney. People want him to leave. He can't do much more. He came into a club with no passion and got 3 points deducted. Well said, Millsard. Absolutely. Well, if the fans are blaming the manager, that's an absolute disgrace. They should be blaming the owners because that's the person that should be taking responsibility. He should come out and apologise wholeheartedly to the fans. Millsard saying, Unai Emery has had a good season. Yes, he's doing really well in here, Villa. I really do rate Unai Emery. Wink 12, welcome to Football Fandom UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Wink 12 saying, have a nice night. Thank you very much, mate. Pleasure to have had you with us. I presume you might have been watching or listening in the background, mate. But thank you very much for dropping your comment in, and same to you, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I appreciate you watching if you have been doing, mate. Thanks for that. Millsard saying, okay, bye. Nice one, Millsard. Absolute class from you guys, showing each other that mutual respect. And Millsard saying, I've got a joke. What's the best thing about Switzerland? Don't know, but the flag is a big plus. I like that, yeah. So I thought I was going to be something about cheese then, because Switzerland's known for its cheese, isn't it? Is it Switzerland? I'm sure it's Switzerland. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, that, Millsard. I like that. That's quality. And Millsard also saying, I'm backing the boys on the last game of the season. Come on, Wigan. I'm rightly so, mate. You're all right to do so. And, yeah, I hope they get a win, mate, to give the fans something, a little bit of thanks for that amazing support. So, yeah, well said, Millsard. Hope they get the win for you. So, guys, I'm going to jump off now and go and get some food, and hope you guys have enjoyed the show. It's, as always, thank you very much for all your positive comments. It's been an absolute pleasure hosting the show for such top-class fans as you guys. Really do appreciate you guys coming and getting involved. As I keep saying, guys, the Fandom channel is not just about me. It's about you guys, and you guys contribute to the show with your fantastic comments and conversation in the chat, welcoming new fans and welcoming each other. It's always appreciated, and I love being the host of such a channel that has got such top class fans part of it. So thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I've thoroughly enjoyed this game tonight. It's been an absolute cracker. Yeah, hopefully we'll be back very soon, guys, and hopefully you guys will join me. So let's just quickly go to the chat and get the final comments before I shoot off. Millsard saying, and I'm staying for lap of honor. Cool. Well, thank you very much, Millsard. Yep, I hope that, as I say, mate, I hope they get a win for you. You guys, you Wigan fans, deserve it. So thank you very much for that, Millsard. And Joey is saying, cheers, guys. Thank you, Joey. You're a star, mate. As always, really do appreciate your positive support and the fact that you always make the effort to say goodbye and hello. So top man, Joey, you're a star. And Millsard also saying bye, Joey. Nice one, guys. And Joey showing that that mutual respect. So you guys, as always, showing top class and I'm getting tongue-tied. I think it's because I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Top class comments, as always. And as I say, guys, I am proud to be the host of this channel with you guys, contributing with your fantastic, respectful conversation in the chat. So thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe. Rest up. And hopefully I will see you guys again soon. But that's it from me for now. Take care. Bye.